Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to talk about Hytale again. Welcome back. And to those of you that have been watching my recent Hytale videos, you would know that I believe the release date for Hytale, I believe that to be sometime around May of 2019. The reason for that is I think with the timing of the trailer and the fact that they said in a few months they will be giving people access to the beta and reserve names, I think that May would be the perfect time as well because it's summer, you know? May is just before the start of summer vacation. If the game drops then, it is going to get massive amounts of hype. I would estimate probably 250,000 people playing at a time, maybe more. If you take into account how many people play on Hypixel right now and how many people play multiplayer Minecraft right now, and the 20 million views that the channel trailer has gotten in the past 2 weeks, I think it's very likely that that there will be around 200,000 people playing when the game drops. But today's video is about the beta. So, for one thing, I think if they're obviously going to do a beta because there's beta signups on the website. When they do this beta, I think it would probably happen either a month or 2 months before release. Um, if there's anything to go off of in recent history, there was the Fallout 76 beta, which I think happened like a few weeks before release, which a lot of people quoted as saying it was extremely quick and they gave themselves no time to fix any bugs that the YouTubers found during the beta. Well, not even a beta. It was like they brought them to a literal building in West Virginia or whatever it was. Was it West Virginia? I don't even freaking know. I think it was. Anyway, as far as Hytale is concerned, I think their beta, with the assumption that the game's going to come out in May, because of the reasons I listed in my video, I think the beta would be in January, February, or March. More specifically, probably February or March. That is my guess. So they did say that there's going to be some special information that's given out on after the holidays. So I would imagine sometime in January, after New Year's, they're probably going to drop another forum post and then maybe even leak the date of the beta. Who knows? Now, one thing I want to touch on before I end this video is how important I think it is that this beta goes well. Not only with YouTubers, but I think that Hytale should give developers early access to the modding tools and server software. And my reason for that is that I think it would be great if day one servers were possible, and it would give developers time to get accustomed to the engine. They'd get accustomed to the developer tools, and within weeks of the game's release, there will be a lot of really good fan-made stuff out there for players to consume and enjoy. Me included. I have been developing for years. I started out by getting inspired by Minecraft in 2010, and I learned C++. And since then, I've learned Java, Python, C Sharp, C, JavaScript, Visual Basic, HTML. I think you get the point. I know I think 10 languages total is something stupid. But if you count HTML at least as one of them. I really don't, but whatever. So the point I'm trying to make though is that I think it would be super duper important that people like me, nerds that are extremely hyped for the game, be given like a month or two to make something with the developer tools before release. I would definitely appreciate it. I literally just finished recording a video expressing my interest to make a server network called Subio that would be centered around an RPG type survival game mode, a Call of Duty like gunplay, and a gunplay game mode, and a Bed Wars like space fighting game mode. And in order to make all that happen, I need a lot of time to develop. And I would very much appreciate if I was given, say, a month before the release to do something with those ideas. And then maybe even on day one be supplying players with it. Anyway, I think that's almost more important than the beta. I think that if there's content on day one that's like third party, it would give players so many different things to play. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people are they're going to be fixed on the single player aspect of the game, and maybe they'll go to, well, definitely they'll be going to the Hypixel community or the Hypixel run servers. But I still think that third parties should have a stake in the game on day one. That'd be freaking amazing. But yeah, as I said earlier, I think that the beta will most likely happen in February to March. Maybe if we're lucky, there'll be one in January. So we will see. But in the meantime, what do you want to see in the beta? Do you think the game's going to be done? Or do you think that there'll be a few months after that for the Hytale devs to listen to the community, to hear their reactions and make changes accordingly? I think that would be great if, for example, the beta was 2 months before release, and then the Hytale devs got to see all of the Let's Plays and the commentaries and, all the videos that are about the game with this new information. I think it'd be great if they then took those reactions and fixed anything that's broken, maybe implemented new game mechanics. Oh, for example, another thing about the monetization policy, I had this this guy in my live stream chat say this, and it was genius. There should be a system, well, I said earlier that there should be a way for Hytale to regulate third-party server package purchases so that they'd get a percent. And it'd be officially endorsed, and it'd be really nice. Now the specifics, I think, are something I can recommend based on that comment. So what if in Hytale, like on the website or in the launcher or whatever, you can buy an equivalent to bits on Twitch. So if you guys don't know how bits work on Twitch, you go and buy them. You can get 100 bits for like $1.40 or something like that. So, 40% of the amount, because a bit is a cent. So if you pay $1.40 for 100 bits, that means 40 cents went to Twitch. And then those 100 bits you can give to a streamer. So what if that was a thing in Hytale? So like you would pay $1.40 for 100 Hytale bits, and then you can give $1 to a server and then buy like some rank or something or some cosmetic. And then that way Hytale gets money, and they can regulate the different packages, because every exchange of bits could be tracked, and then it could be refunded if the server doesn't do it, or if the server doesn't, follow up on what was happening. And it could provide a framework in the code. So for example, right, it could be built into the engine. If it's like, hey, if this person purchases this custom-made rank on the server and it costs this many bits, then automatically execute some command. I think there's endless possibilities if Hytale were to do that. I know it's not really related to the rest of the video, but I think it's very important. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. As I said, I really hope that the beta comes out earlier than the game, like at least 2 months, and Hytale is given time to listen to the feedback from the community, because I think this has the capacity to be something freaking amazing. And as a programming nerd, I would greatly appreciate having access to developer tools early so that I can make my ideas a reality. Well, anyway, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.